Yeah.
Good afternoon and welcome to Global Talk Show. I'm Sinali Sufi and today's talk show is about development. What is development? Here in our studio today we have our guest from CSR, the develop analyst Ms. Makena, and our research institute Ms. Lebebi. What is development? Because most of us we classify development as high income and physical infrastructure. What is really development all about? Ms. Makena, can you tell us about development?
I'll generally define development as an ongoing process, a process of economic and social transformation within a society based on complex cultural and environmental factors which contribute to the society and looking at the interactions between.
For you, Ms. Lebebi?
Yes, what Ms. McKenna has touched on is very true, but as well as development is about expanding the freedom that our people have, and by removing the barriers that hinder freedom, like poverty and poor health and inequalities.
Okay. We look at Japan and South Africa. Japan and South Africa are different countries that have different historical background. Japan is the largest country in the world and its most powerful country. And he became a regional power that was able to defend the force of both China and Russia. And after it defeats in the World War II, Japan recovered to become an economic powerful. What is the strategies and the mechanism that Japan normally use to make its economic growth to be up there? What is the strategy, Ms. Makena? Why is it Japan so powerful and economic stable? Why?
Indeed, Japan has succeeded over the last decade regardless of the obstacles. It has survived the earthquake attack that was last year, and I think one thing that contributes to Japan's success is the exports, their work ethics. They've got very strong work ethics.
What do you think?
Yeah, touching on the work ethics, I think the Japanese are people that work very hard, and they took it upon themselves ever since the World War II after that to take control of the economy, to have regulations put in place to protect their people, and how right now it's known as a tradition to have a high savings rate in that country. So economic wise, they started to do things that protect their people and their nation, and as well just wanting to see themselves prosper socially, economically, and institutionally. Like in all aspects, they just want to develop.
Okay, looking at the post-war policy of economics, and Japan also shows that they have the economy policies basically on achieving the high growth and improving the national standard of living. And then looking at South Africa's success, South Africa is the most improving country in the African continent. What is the strategy of South Africa to at least improve? And it also holds FIFA World Cup, which also shows the globalizations and the connection with other countries. What is the success of South Africa?
I basically talk from trade side. There are a lot of successes in South Africa, but I'll just touch on trade. Looking at the World Bank survey of trade efficiency ranking, South Africa has outperformed the rest of Africa by improving its performances. It has improved its performances. Sorry. Okay. Looking at the World Bank survey of trade efficiency ranking, South Africa has outperformed the rest of Africa by improving its previous performances. It has improved its previous performances despite a general slowdown in trade logistics performances, which was a result of the global recession, but it managed to get on top.
What is the South African success?
I mean, South Africa has come a long way. And now they're trying to interact and be involved in the global world. They're trying, like, they've joined an association recently, the BRICS, which include Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, together in helping each other in becoming successful. So in terms of global competitiveness, they want to be recognized, and they are doing all they can in order to prepare their people and our infrastructure and our country as a whole in competing globally.
As we all know that South Africa has lots of challenges previously, like the apartheid system was failing the development, and it also have an impact on the current development. What are the South Africans failures in terms of development?
I think looking at development failures, I think the provision of housing without tackling the actual problem, looking at societies, the needs of the societies, empowering the people, giving them a developmental mind to develop themselves so they can improve the quality of their lives. I think that's the problem with South Africa.
You want to say that South Africa, they don't have a system that empower people, or people are not independent enough?
I think, again, it depends on the people, their willingness to
like the social structure, like how people conduct themselves in the institutions of the government.
I think their willingness to contribute towards development. Again, that can be, you can pay some things to help these people, but if they are not willing to contribute, to perform, to build their own social structure. But
it is like self-determination. They are not determined to do. Okay. What do you think is South Africa's failure?
It's a good thing to compete globally and everything, but we are known to have the best policies globally. That's a good thing, yes, but in terms of implementing those policies and the skills that we have, I think we're lacking on training our people in best implementing these policies and in helping our people as best as we can and as we equip. Because as much we are a fast industrializing country, but we are not there yet.
Okay, can you tell me about the politics? What are the impact of the politics in terms of development? Is our policy, the political activists, active enough or strong enough to drive development? Are there anything that shows that they make towards development?
I think
looking at the state national address that our Excellence Jacob Zuma talked about earlier about industries and mining, is it showing that there is a dedication within our political party about development? Or
I think politically South Africa, it is strong enough, but it is messing up big time. Because now politically they've got power, but there is this thing of you have power but you're abusing power, using it wrongly. You know, they hinder development in some way. So politics in South Africa, it's a bit of a problem.
yeah,
but
because
it is strong.
Because we have some documents saying that our municipality is failing because of lack of skills and other problems. Maybe it is political issues that fail our development.
I mean, yes, we have those intra and intergovernmental dynamics that run so deep that they hinder development, and political parties concentrate too much on bringing each other down. Instead, as if we work so well together in trying to achieve these objectives that our president did address in his State of the Nation address, and we helped each other, there would be a big difference. There would.
Okay. Looking at Japan, what can South Africa learn from Japan? Like in terms of development, because of it's so super developed, the country, the infrastructure, the social and the economic growth is ever growing. What can South Africa learn from the Japan?
I think what South Africa can learn is that trying to look at Japan, how it has made it throughout the years, throughout the rough times, and try to follow their footsteps. Get to know Japan very well, form a bond, know how they formulate their policies, how they enforce the law to get these things done.
One thing that is known about Japan is that they try to identify countries that have the same issues as them, who solve their issues, and they try to emulate these solutions and make them work for their country. So South Africa could turn to do the same thing. Look at nations that are going to do the same thing and try to better ourselves with that, as well as investing in things that we know in the future will bring us prosperity. And as much as the economy is not the only indicator of development, but it is one that plays a big role. So concentrating on our economy as well can do us great good.
Okay, looking at the problem of unemployment, South Africa has a problem of unemployment, and when we look at Japan, Japan have a strong policy in terms of local local businesses. Their policies strictly support the local businesses so that their local businesses can grow. And when in South Africa we don't have such, most of people in the informal trading are struggling to make success because of the countries failing them. So when we look at the NDP and the integrated plan, do you think is it a relevant policy to address the development?
Yes, it is. It is a relevant plan to address development, but it is a matter of how do we implement those things. If you look at the NDP, it was formulated to kind of like stimulate development, look at where we did wrong, where we went wrong, and try to improve on those things. I think it is a good strategy though, but it's a matter of how do we implement it, how do we enforce this strategy so that it can work well with the objectives.
The IDP strategy, is it relevant?
I think it's very relevant. I mean, working with planners, you get to understand that they try to make the relationship with people and our spatial surroundings as best as possible and optimize the potential that it has. So in doing that, it can help in a lot of things.
Okay, this is the end of our talk show. It was about development and it was nice having you in our studio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.